My name is Seth Kweku Bani, and today I'm going to show you how to design this.
So guys, let's go into Photoshop and then let's click on create new, and then let's start with today's tutorial. So I'll keep here 2000 pixels, I'll keep here 2000 pixels, and I'll keep here 72, and then I'll keep here also pixels. I'll type church flyer, and then you're going to keep here RGB 8-bit color white, and then let's click on create. Would also like to go here to view, and then I'll go to new guide layout, and then I'll click over here and click here, set here to 2, set here to 1 each, and then I'll click on OK. So first start with the background, and with the background I'll pick this and I'll drag it into Photoshop, and then I'll keep it somewhere here and then drag it down like that, so it occupies the whole canvas. I think this looks quite good to me. Also, make sure this is smart object, convert to smart object so that this shows over here, and then go to filter, go to blur, go to Gaussian blur, and then let's set it to 9.8. click on OK. Would also like to go here to our adjustments and then go to gradient map, click over here, click here. If you're using Photoshop CC, go to photographic toning, click on OK, and then come and pick this, click on OK, go here and set it to soft light. So I like the feel of it now. Great. Also, we would like to give it some curve. I'll click over here and then click here, drag this side down a little bit. Great, just like that. Alright, so this is also great. And then let's click over here on our brush, go to your brush tool over here, click over here. I am using this brush. Now if you're wondering where to get this brush, I am going to leave it in the description for you to download. Okay, so I'll go over here and then I'll choose let's go over here rather. If you can't find this, probably click over here, it will pop up for you, and then drag it down and then go and look for it. This is it. Okay, so I'm going to leave it in the description for you to download and install. Once you click it, create a new layer, make sure caps lock is off, and then reduce the size of the brush. Just reduce the size of the brush. So I think this is quite great. Go here and set it to color white, and then just hit it 1 2 3 4. Nice. Click on the move tool, Ctrl T, and then let's see. So let's convert it to smart object so it doesn't pixelate. Great. And then let's drag you down here like that. Alright, so this looks great to me, but then I want us to fill this thing over here. I don't like it over there, so I would click on it still, and then click on my brush tool, and then rasterize it now. I can rasterize it now, and then reduce my brush, and then just fill that space, fill those space. That's all. Let's call it white brush so that we remember. Then also Ctrl 0. I would like to go to my adjustments and give it hue and saturation. Let's drag the saturation all the way down. Alright, now I would like to hide this. I am doing this because sometimes you want a variety and stuff like that, and so once we are done with the flyer, I will show you how it looks like. Okay, so let's put everything in a folder and then let's call it BG. Awesome. Let's start with our text, and let's go and then let's pick Destiny, paste it there. Go to your character, set here to mermaid. Go here, set it to bold. Set its font size to 329. Set the tracking to 0. Click over here to make it italics. Click over here to make it all caps, and then let's make it middle align. Great. Duplicate it and then click on your move tool, pull it down holding shift. Let's go and let's pick prayer. Copy it, double click here until it's selected, and then paste it. Awesome. You want to make sure prayer also starts over here. Nice, like that. Great. And then let's duplicate it, drag it down, and let's pick hour. Double click it until it's selected and then paste it there. Now with this, we are going to use a different font for this. We are going to use Oracle script. We are also going to make sure it is not caps. Sweet. And then we are also going to make sure it is not italics. Now we are going to set here to regular. Let's set the font size to 623. Enter. And then we are also going to make sure the tracking is 0 over here. Let's click here. Let's set it to a certain definite yellowish color, F6B832, and then enter. Nice. Let's zoom in. We want to see the details well. Now something like this is not bad, right? Drag it down a little bit, drag it here. So you can see we are pushing it right into the space over here, just to give it a little style. And I think this is great. Now we can put everything in a folder, and then let's call it Destiny. Enter. So we are done with this. Let's bring our model in there as well. Drag your model in there, and then let's resize the model. Alright, so I think this is quite good. Let's stick with this one. Let's put that one also in a folder. Let's call it model. Sweet. And then let's start with a name over here. Let's pick this Samuel. In fact, Samuel up here. And then let's go over here. Let's set it to Montserrat. And then let's set the font size to 43. Now the font style, we are using regular. And then the tracking, we are using 0. But then let's click here to make everything caps. Set here, set the color to color white. Go to the leading, set it to 43 as well. And then let's drag it somewhere here. You know. Let's see. I think the destiny should go up a little bit. What do you think, guys? A little bit up. Great. And then let's drag the model up also a little bit. Perhaps enlarge the model a little bit more. And drag him down a little bit more like this. And then Samuel up here. Samuel should be somewhere here. Great. Now I'll click over here and I'll come and pick Pastor. And then I'll paste it there. But for Pastor, let's use another font for it. Let's use Monique script for it. Make sure caps is off. Awesome. And then here to regular, let's set here to 48. And then the tracking to 0. Let's click here. Let's pick this yellow color over here. And then let's zoom in. Drag it like that. Okay. Now I think this looks quite good. Let's put it in a folder. Let's call it name. And then let's start with the date and time. With that, I would like to drag this here, put some date and time around this area. And so let's go, let's pick 10. And then I'll type here 10. Now I would go here to the character. We are going to use Tiempo's headline for it. Great. Let's set here to bold. Let's set the font size to around 91. The tracking, let's set it to 0. Let's make it italics. Let's click here. Doesn't really matter, but let's click there. And then we are going to change the font color, but not now. Alright, so let's duplicate it. And then let's drag this somewhere here. Click on your move tool. Let's drag the duplicated version. Oh, I didn't duplicate it. Let's drag the duplicate version over here. Let's call it PM. Awesome. Now with this, we are also using Tiempo's headline, but we don't want to make it bold. Let's make it medium to just give it a little bit difference. Let's change the size as well. Let's make it 32. Alright, the tracking is still 0. Still, we are using this. We are still going to keep it this color for now. And then let's zoom. And then let's bring it up like that. Awesome. Duplicate it and then bring it down here. And then let's type 2. Awesome. Let's bring it here a little bit more. And then let me see. I think the PM should also come here a little bit more. Alright. Now we are going to 1, 2, 3. Duplicate it and then drag it down. Awesome. You're going to name this one 11. Great. Let's drag it somewhere here. Alright, and then PM also goes there. And then this one, let's name it, sharp. Make sure this is off. And then I don't know, let's see. Alright, so let's make this also small letters. Awesome. Let's push it closer to it. Now with this one, let's set it to regular. Let's just differentiate it a little bit. Regular. Alright. Let's set the font size to 26. Still smaller. That's great. And then let's make it italics. Let's make it white now. And then let's see. Alright. So now this is great. I want us to pick our ellipse tool. Hold shift somewhere here. Click and then just draw something like that. And then drag it in there. Drag it underneath everything. Click over here to here. And then go to your character. Click here and set it to black. Click on OK. Great. Now with this, let's now resize it to fit well. Awesome. Let's zoom in. Let's see how we are going to resize everything. Let's put this one. Drag it here. Up like that. Great. This one and this one and this one. Drag it up here. Like that. I think this is good. We've managed to fit everything in there nicely. I think this is good. But then the 2 over here, I wish we could change the color a little bit. Let's set it to 2. Let's set here to 7. C 1 2 1 4. Awesome. Just to differentiate it. And then let's come to sharp as well. Let's click on sharp. Let's set it to 7C 1 2 1 4 as well. So you can see how I am playing with it. That is great. Now let's click here. No, let's click somewhere here. Alright. And then let's go and pick this and every. Then let's paste it there. Now I want us to drag it out of it and maybe drag it somewhere here. Open your character and then we are going to use Tiempo's headline. We're going to set it to regular here. We're going to set it to 53 here. The tracking, let's leave it at 0. Let's make it italics. And then let's click here. Let's set it to color white. Awesome. Now from here all the way here, I want us to drag it on top like that. Like that, like that, like that, like that. Alright, so and then this, let's drag this somewhere here. Great. And then let's duplicate it and then let's bring it down. And then let's pick Friday. And let's paste it here, Friday. Now let's go over here and then pick this yellowish color. And then that is it. Awesome. Let's duplicate it again and bring it down a little bit. Let's zoom in. Okay, we want to be really careful with it. Friday. I think let's push Friday here a little bit. All right, now this one, let's go here and then let's pick for more info contact, and then let's paste it here. Great. Now with this one, we are still using Tiempo's headline, but then we are going to use light over here just to distinguish it a little bit. Let's use 45 here just to distinguish it a little bit. Let's use 20 over here just to distinguish it a little bit. Make it italics here. Now because there's yellow over here, I just want to make here white just to bring some few differences and contrast over there. And then let's pull it here also a little bit. Okay, now if possible, let's use light italics. No, let's just use light. I think that would do. Okay, oh sorry, let's click here. All right, so click on now, move to. All right, so let's move it somewhere here. Let's see. Now I think this is great, this is great, this is great, this is great. Duplicate it and then bring it down. Now let's go and then let's pick our telephone numbers that a person can call us on. Let's paste it there like this, and then let's go to character. We still want the font to be the same, Tiempo's headline, but we want it to be quite bolder so that people can see our telephone numbers. All right, so even though we are still using Tiempo's, we need to make it quite bold. Great. Let's make here 50 a little bigger. Awesome. The tracking, let's see. The tracking is good. Let's set here to italics, and then let's set here to black. And we are setting here to black because I want to give it a rectangle. I know most of you are asking, why do I use rectangles and ellipse like that? What's the real function of these things? These things go a long way to help you as a graphic designer. I wish I could tell you right now. Let's make it like that. Great. And let's drag it underneath it, and then let's try and keep this in the middle of it. Now let's duplicate it, and then let's drag it down as well, and then drag it like that. Let's see. Awesome. So I think this is great. This is great so far. Now let's put everything in a folder or a group. Let's open this one, keep this one also in there. Let's call it time detail. Contains the time, contains the day, contains the telephone number or contact. So that is it. Okay, so I also feel like we should bring our contact over here, or the social media handles that the person is going to be streaming, on. And so I'll pick this one, and then I'll create something like that, right? But this is just temporary, subject to change. The size can easily change. Let's go and let's pick this, and then let's paste it there. Now drag it down somewhere here. You also want it to be in the middle of everything. You can't see it well. Let me show you. You got to keep it in the middle of the line. And then let's go to our character. Now we are going to use Montserrat for this. Great. We are going to set it to semi-bold. And then we are going to set here to 53. Also the tracking, let's keep it at 0, and then let's make it italics, and then here color black, right? Or we can change the color. Now because the background of this is color white, it's not really gelling well, so let's double click it, and then let's set it to this particular color, FC1213, or let's set it to 14. Okay, I still feel like it's too red. It's too red, so I don't like the color. It's too reddish. Yeah, we'll go with this one. This is good. This is good. And then let's keep it also in the middle as well. Let's keep it in the middle as well. Let's keep this also in the middle here as well. Great. Let's drag it up a little bit more. Now we want to change this one to color white. Basically color white. Okay. Let's call it handle. And then we are left with two more things. Let's go up. Two more things. Let's go up here. We want to first type the name of the ministry or the church or whoever it is for. And so we are going to use somewhere up here. Paste it there. Let's go to our character. Let's use Tiempo's headline. Let's set it to regular here. Let's set it to 40. Let's set the tracking to 0. Make everything caps. Make sure the italics is off. And then let's click here. Let's set it to color white. And that is it. Let's duplicate it and bring it down. And then let's go and pick ministry. Double click it. Make sure it's selected. And then let's paste it. Now let's use mermaid for this one. Mermaid for this one. Let's use mermaid for this one. Great. Let's set it to bold over here. We are still using font size 40. And then let's use the tracking 250. Awesome. Let's click here. Let's pick color yellow over here. Amazing. And then let's type here. And then let's pick present. Pull it somewhere here. Now we want to make sure present is color white. But most importantly, we want to change it from mermaid to Montserrat. Great. Let's also go here. Let's set it to thin. Let's make it bolder over here a little bit. And then let's set the font size to 28 so that it's a little bit smaller and different from the rest. I also don't want it to be caps, so I'll click over here and then I'll set here to 500. That's the tracking. And then that is it. Let's drag it here. Now I think this is good. I think this is good. Let's drag it on top of the line over here. And then one more thing. Let's go here and let's pick this and drag it into Photoshop. Now I could keep it like this over there, but there's something in graphic designing called consistency. Consistency, being consistent. And I wish I could explain it here right now, but I can't. And so what I'll do is that in the course that I'm about to roll out very soon, teaching you guys a comprehensive guide to graphic designing and how to design flyers, as well as how to monetize that gift. Okay, so go freelancing and monetize that gift in the comfort of your home, sleeping and just relaxing as contracts come, and you're making a minimum of, let's just say, $300 or $500 a month minimum. It's amazing. You can earn as much as you want to earn, depending on how much pressure you want to put on yourself. Okay, I'm going to teach you all this stuff. It's going to come out very soon. I'm going to show you why you should practice consistency. But then for now, let's just click over here and then let's click on the magic one. Click on the white area here. Make sure this which one? Let's make sure this is selected. Yeah, click over here, click over here, click over here, click over here as well. And then click on the mask over here, double click the mask, click on invert, and then double click over here. Yep, go to color overlay, go here, go to white, and then click here, and then click here, and then let's Ctrl T it, and then let's zoom out a little bit. Let's just resize it. and then let's zoom in a little bit more. Click on enter, click on your move tool, drag it up here, and then drag it here. All right. Do something like this. I would like to drag this here, and then I'll click over here, I'll click over here, and then I'd like to drag this here, and then drag it a little bit here as well. Awesome. Let's see. So let's click here, and then let's click on everything, Control T, and make sure these two things are middle aligned. Nice. Now let's zoom in again, and let's go here, click over here, and then pick Facebook, and then paste it here, and then let's open our character. We are going to use Temple's headline. We are going to set it to regular here. Let's set here to 29, but the difference is with the tracking. Let's keep the tracking 0. Awesome. And keep it color white, and then let's drag it here. Great. And guys, we are done with our flyer. Just like that, we are done with our flyer. But there's just one thing you can do. Okay, the reason why let's put this in a group. Everything has to be in a group, right? Let's call it top text. All right, so T4 top. So there's a reason why I added this to it. Okay, now if you want to make it black and white, you can keep it like this, black and white, and it gives it a different emotion and a different feeling. All right, and then when you give it colors to, it gives a different feeling and a different emotion. And so that's what colors pretty much do. All right, and I still think maybe you can add one more thing to it. Let's go here to Destiny over here, double click it, and then let's go here to drop shadow, and then let's come here, let's click on color black, and then make sure here is multiply. Where are you? Here's multiply. Great. And then let's set the opacity to 90, and then the angle here also to 90, and then over here let's set it to 15. Let's set here to 26. Let's set here to 84. All right, and then we are done. Let's click on okay, and then this is the effect it gives it. It makes it stand out a little more. So that is pretty much it. Okay, now there is also one thing you can do. You can also decide to leave the smart object out, and then it's going to make it like this. Okay, like I said, it all depends on you. I like to keep it on. I like it to keep it on like that. And guys, this is how you create this particular flyer. Now, if you love this video, please feel free to hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel as well. I love you all, guys. See you in the next tutorial. Peace.